So good afternoon everybody, my name is Justin and I will be talking about the roles and responsibility of a senior financial analyst. So a senior financial analyst's main responsibilities include forecasting, modeling, analyzing and reporting of the forex exposure relative to the company's interests. So the reason we need to forecast exchange rate is due to the many risks in the forex market, such as exchange rate risk and interest rate risk, as they pose a threat to the profitability of the company. So forecasting can be done by creating reliable models that will lay the groundwork for analysis in order to provide insights and prediction from previous trends. From there, we can offer strategic proposals supported by our models to senior leadership, guiding their decision with regards to risk management and liquidity management. An example would be hedging using derivatives such as future, forwards, swap, and options. This would put in place optimal financial plan for the company. So another requirement of a senior financial analyst is the interpretation and communication of changes in forex rate. This includes keeping up with current event and data changes to look out for qualitative and quantitative factors that affect the rates. So it is my job to condense the vast amount of information available using graphs and diagrams, turning them into a compelling story for senior leadership to digest and understand in order to aid them in strategic planning. So lastly, as a senior financial analyst, I would bring to the team a wealth of experience in finance and a deep understanding of the forex market. In addition, leading a group of junior analysts would also require leadership skills such as interpersonal management and effective communication to minimize mistakes and human error, which could result in losses for the company. So I would now pass on the time to my colleague to talk about the recent assignment that we have embarked on and its relevance to the role and responsibility of the senior financial analyst.
Thank you, Justin. Good afternoon, my name is Du Tian and I'll be taking you through part of the assignment that our team has recently completed. The aim of the assignment was to forecast the exchange rate on the 1st of December 2019 for the currency pair Australian dollar against the US dollar, also known as the currency pair the Aussie. In order to complete the task, we have collected historical data from various reliable sources such as the Australian Bureau of Statistics, the Bureau of Labour Statistics, Thomson Reuters Icon Refinitiv, and many more. First up, we will take a look at modeling. Now you may ask, what have we used as models for our forex forecasting? Well, we looked into theories such as purchasing power parity, uncovered interest parity, and also created a combination model of our own design, which includes factors such as interest rate differential, gold price, and the Australian stock market index. We also looked at various factors that affect the demand and supply of foreign exchange, such as government intervention, investor expectations, and relative economic growth rates. So, the main takeaway we have for this section is that there are several limitations when it comes to modeling, and the models alone are unable to fully explain the movement in forex prices. For example, for purchasing power parity to hold true, the consumer price index for both Australia and the United States must contain exactly the same items. This, however, is not the case for Australia and the United States, as well as for most countries in the world. We also find that the law of one price does not hold true in the real world, as there are various unavoidable frictions such as transportation costs. Simple regression was also done for both relative purchasing power parity and uncovered interest parity, showing us that these two factors are statistically insignificant on their own. For our combination factors, we have used various commodity prices such as gold price and iron ore price, as Australia's economy is heavily dependent on commodity exports. We also use interest rate differentials and the stock market index price, as these have an influence on the demand and supply of the Aussie. Our combination model, using multiple regression, is also unable to fully explain the changes in exchange rate. Also, differences in data reporting styles affect the accuracy of our models. This can be seen in our reports. While the United States reports its consumer price index monthly, Australia releases its results every quarter instead. Therefore, as a senior financial analyst, I cannot rely purely on models in my forecasting and have to be flexible when it comes to selecting the right data. This realization helped me to understand that while models are effective means to forecasting future exchange rates, they cannot be taken at face value and must be supplemented with various quantitative and quantitative data. We must also keep in mind that models need to be constantly updated in order to produce the most accurate forecasts. Now, I will pass the time on to my colleague to tell us more about the qualitative and quantitative factors.
Thank you, Liu Tian. Good afternoon. My name is Shazana and I'll be covering on the analysis skills as well as soft skills that we have attained through this assignment. Qualitative factors such as economic announcements, natural and financial crisis, and speculation, as well as quantitative factors in the form of economic indicators such as interest rates, inflation, growth rates, government debt, and commodity prices. All these factors account for forex movements, such as whether it contributes towards a bearish or bullish direction. For example, economic announcements released by the Reserve Bank of Australia may include policies which are in favour for an increase in interest rates, and thus the market sentiment would be to go long, as exchange rates are expected to appreciate. Likewise, when the market feels that the government is able to manage their debts well, investors are attracted to invest in the country, and thus the exchange rate is also expected to appreciate. In addition, technical analysis also helps with interpreting the forex markets. Technical analysis involves analyzing historical trends derived from price movements, volumes, and trading activities of the forex market. Indicators include line charts, Japanese candlestick charts, and point and figure charts. Our assignment focused on using the Japanese candlestick chart to analyze the trading movements, which allows to generate for buying or selling signals, indicated by the bullish or bearish movements. The three outside-out charting technique was used to analyze the trading activity, which demonstrates a bearish movement turning into a bullish movement, sending a buy signal. Aside from these technical skills gained for the forex market, we have also developed soft skills through this assignment. Working in a team has definitely helped us with our teamwork skills, as we learn how to work with one another, as well as guide each other when needed. Leadership skills can be gained as we learn to lead each other when working together. Furthermore, working in a team allows us to enhance our communication skills, to equip us for efficient and proper communication with our team members as well as with the senior management. Aside from being able to work in a team, it is also important to be able to work independently, such as when we had to work on our individual parts to contribute to the assignment. All in all these technical and soft skills will be able to help us in the future. Through this assignment, we have experienced a portion of what a senior financial analyst would be doing in the real world and are better equipped and prepared to enter the finance industry. Thank you.